Hey everyone, it's Tori, and today I will be doing my April wrap-up and May TBR. In April, I read 2 full books and 9/10 of a third book, so I was really close to reading 3 books in April. The first book I read was The Fiery Heart by Rochelle Mead. It's the 4th in the Bloodlines series, and I'll put a picture up because it's at the library where I got it, so I don't have it. And while number 2 is still my favorite in the series, I did enjoy number 4, and I do look forward to number 5, Silver Shadows, the last book, which will be released in July of this year. So 3 months to go. We're really close. The second book I read in April, or the second and final full book I read in April, was The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. It doesn't have his slipcover on it, but it's The Fault in Our Stars. I enjoyed it as much as everybody said I would enjoy it, and I cried as much as everyone said I would cry. I actually finished that book while I was in my lunch break from work, so when I went back to work, everyone thought I was having a family emergency. But in reality, I was just bawling because the book was so good. I almost said the movie, which is why I read the book. The movie's coming out the first weekend of June, and that's also my best friend's birthday, so we're going to the movie for her birthday. And I needed to read the book first because if I know that it is a book, I try my darndest to read it before the movie comes out. So that is the second book I read in April. The third book I read in April, or like I said, the 9/10 of a book I read in April, was Insurgent by Veronica Roth. This is the second book in the Divergent trilogy, and I like it so far. It's almost over. I have 75 pages left, so I will probably finish it tonight or tomorrow night, or possibly even the next night, but probably tonight or tomorrow. And like I said, I really like it so far. I really liked Divergent, so we'll see what I think about this one when I do my May wrap-up video, because technically it will be in that video. So that leads me right into my May TBR. I, of course, would like to read Allegiant, would be the first book on my May TBR. However, I am on a waiting list for that book. I'm the 5th on the waiting list at my library, so I don't know if I'll get to that book in May because I don't know if I'll have access to it in May. The second book on my May TBR is actually a reread. It's All We Know of Heaven by Jacqueline Mitchard. I mentioned this in bookshelf tour number 2. It was one of my favorite books on that shelf, but I've not read it since the first time I read it. So I want to reread it because talking about it made me really want to reread this book. So I will be doing that probably before I start Allegiant because I won't have Allegiant to read. So that's the next book on my May TBR. And the last book on my May TBR is The Selection by Kira Cass. I would like to read this book. I liked the story, and another reason I'm reading it is while it's part of a series, the other 2 books have not been released yet. So when I want to start Percy Jackson, when I leave for my trip on June 10th, which is in like 5 weeks, I won't feel bad because I won't be in the middle of a series because there's the other 2 books I can't read yet. So that's another reason I'm just reading standalones in May or finishing a trilogy in May, because when I start the new series in June, I won't have to put away an old series and I won't have to like pause reading a series. I prefer to marathon series as much as I can, unless the books in this case, aren't released yet, then I don't mind spreading them out. So that wraps up today. That's my April wrap-up and my May TBR. I would like to know what you want to read in May, so let me know in the comments. The fun fact about Tori today is that I got a haircut, so I'm got short hair now, not long hair, and I'm pretty sure one side is longer than the other. I'm pretty sure this side is longer, but I'm all about the crazy, so I'll probably keep it that way. So that's all I've got. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you later.